Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slaying Hope, and I got another video for y'all. In this video, I am going to be commenting on the video that came out not too long ago about Busta throwing his drink on some lady because she tapped his cheeks, right? And I got a video clip. I'm going to play the video clip for y'all, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary because this shit's just crazy out here, man. So here goes the video. So before I get into my commentary, right, make sure you go in the description, purchase my book from Amazon, Who Profits When Black Men Gangbang. You can also subscribe to my membership, and you can also click the link for the documentary that I'm in, We Came to Heal. So this lady came out and said that it was a mistake, it was an accident, but she palmed his cheeks, that she was just trying to get a picture. Now, you can see in the video, right? You can see in the video that she tapped his butt and then she did something she thought it was cute, right? She thought it was cool, right? The video was so short. Let me play it again. So yeah, you could see her do this, like she thought it was cute, she thought it was cool, and he turned around and responded to the disrespect and however he responded to it, right? Now, she could have tapped that man in his back. She could have tapped that man in, I get it, he's a celebrity, he had people around him. She didn't have to. You could literally see her going for the buttocks. You can see her doing that. And the crazy thing is that if a man did that to a woman, all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. But this is how double standards work, right? Women only complain about the double standards that do not work for them. Like they bring up, oh, it's not fair that men get to sleep around and nobody calls them hoes. Like, or whatever other double standards they bring up. Because that's the only one I really hear, right? But yet it's like they get away with so much shit that men don't cry and complain about, right? Like this woman literally sexually assaulted this man, right? But men don't call the police like women do, right? Men also don't tend to respond in a certain way or make it a big deal. So when Busta did that, you should have seen the comment section, right? The comment section, there's women saying, some women were saying that, yo, she got what she deserved, but there's women also saying like he was too harsh. You know, it didn't require all of that. He didn't need to do all of, like, it's like, first of all, when you disrespect, and I know a lot of men who don't like getting their butt grabbed or getting their butt touched. Like, they don't want you nowhere near their ass, right? So, and then even though some women know that, they still go out their way to try to test the waters. That's just some shit they gonna do. They gonna try you. They gonna test you. But this man is a stranger. You don't know this man. This not your lover. This not your boo thing. But she thought it was cute. You see her reaction. She thought it was cute, right? But one thing I tell people all the time, when you disrespect somebody, you do not dictate how they should respond to disrespect. And this is something that people don't notice when you're provoked. They only notice your reaction, right? People give a damn about what provokes you. Oftentimes, they're only looking at how you responded to the situation. And people got this, I don't know where to get this notion from, that it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I said something wrong, or maybe I did something wrong, but you went overboard or you did too much. You don't tell somebody how to respond when you violate them or when you disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from the places we come from, it's like when somebody violates you or disrespect you, you gotta add on top of their disrespect. You gotta get one up on them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody slap you, you might have to cut them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just the mentality of some of the people where we come from. I gotta exceed the violation of what you did. So, but these are some of the things that happens in society. You know how many times girls feel like they could just grab a man's penis, right? And it should be like, you know how many times they feel like they could just touch it. They're so handsy and nothing happens. And this is why I tell brothers need to start sending women to jail. Like we need to start doing that shit too. We need to start making them feel how they should feel. And I'm not trying to say that there are no male creeps out there. Of course there's creeps, just like there's female creeps. But a lot of times God lets that, guys let that shit slide. Why? Because women control access to sex. So because they control access to sex and guys are trying to get laid, right? They kind of like, they just be like, whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? But some guys really be uncomfortable with that shit. That shit ain't cool. You get what I'm saying? But in the minds of a woman, right? It's just like, even when the women go to clubs, you see them. You see them when they go to clubs, they smacking each other on the ass, they grabbing their coochie, they touching each other titties, they doing a whole bunch of wild shit. Women do a whole bunch of wild shit with each other. They'll lay in the bed naked, they'll look at each other private parts. Some of them will even make out with each other and they'll be like, we not gay. I don't know. Listen, I'm done trying to understand them logically, right? But that's some of the shit that they'll do. But if you play video games with your mans, or if you hang out, if you have a bros night out, or y'all happen to be hanging out, or you kicking it with the bros, it's like all of a sudden you gay, or all of a sudden you on the down low, all of it, like the double standards, man. And this is the reality about double standards. Some shit is gonna benefit women, and some shit gonna benefit men, right? Like for the most part, women could leave their house broke and get free meals, get drinks, get free entry to clubs, and a whole bunch of other perks that come with it, right? For being a woman, right? Man ain't complaining. It is what it is. That's just how it is. Women gonna benefit from certain things, especially if they're beautiful. They gonna benefit from certain things. Dudes gonna offer them drinks. Dudes gonna offer them all type of shit, right? Just because they beautiful. It works for them. For men might get other perks. And the problem is, when men get a slight slice of the pie, sisters be complaining. It's like, damn, you not happy with the shit you got going on? You're not happy that you get into the club for free and I gotta pay? You ain't happy with that shit? Like, it's like, damn. So the point of the matter is, like, it's almost like even when a woman hits a man, it's okay, right? Even when a woman strikes a man and you respond, strike her back, it's always the man's fault. Like, you knew you were a man, you're not supposed to do that, right? You're stronger than her. But if you knew I was stronger than you before you hit me, why would you still hit me? See, this is the logic that some of these people be lacking. It's like, if you knew before you hit me that I was stronger than you, why would you still hit me? And then when I respond a certain way, you want to be like, oh, that was too harsh. You know you're stronger than me. You are like, you didn't think about that shit before you hit me. So this is just like the double standards, right? A woman could put her hands on a man. The man don't call the cops. Domestic violence is none of that, right? It's like, but the woman, if the man defends himself or he strikes back or just has a reactionary impulse, it's a problem, right? The same thing goes with the sexual assault, with the sexual harassment, with the touching, right? Women feel like they could just grab you. Like, yo, I experienced that myself. A woman feel like they'll grab your butt. Like, you know how many times girls done did that shit to me in a fucking club or in a spot, and they think it's cute. They think it's, you know what I'm saying? And don't let her ass be ugly, because it's going to be a problem. Even if she cute. But it's like, again, guys let certain shit slide, because you know what? Guys be looking at it like, oh, she interested in me. I might crack them cheeks. You get what I'm saying? But it's the same thing, because if a woman is interested in a man, it's not harassment, right? Because harassment is unwanted. You get what I'm saying? So the same thing applies both ways. If a man does something, if a man grab a girl butt and she not feeling him, and she feel like he ugly or whatever, she gonna feel some type of way. It's just like a man. If he feel like a woman not attractive, but some men and some women, they don't care, right? They don't care if you're attractive or not. But we got to keep our hands to ourselves, man. And then people was also in the comments talking about your celebrity, like this is gonna come with it. Like, hold on. You can't just be grabbing on people's cheeks, celebrity or not. But again, and women gonna continue to do some of these things. Right? They're gonna continue to put their hands on men, whether it's sexually or in a physical, violent way. They're gonna continue to verbally abuse and think like something that's not supposed to happen to them because they're women and we are men and we're supposed to just take all the shit and hold our composure and be somebody punching bag. So a lot of these things are going to continue to happen. But let me know what y'all thoughts are. Like, do y'all feel like he overreacted, or do y'all feel like, you know, it was warranted what he did to her? Let me know in the comment section. Stay blessed. Peace.